Hello dear student. Today we talking about the chapter tissue, and in tissue we are discussing about the plant tissue. In previous video we are discussing about the what is tissue, plant tissue. Plant tissue is generally divided into two categories, that is meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. Meristematic tissue we already discussed in our previous class. Today class we are discussing about permanent tissue. Okay, if we talk about permanent tissue, there is some general character which shown in a permanent tissue, that is mature cell is incapable of cell division. That means they do not have a capacity to cell division. Its component cell are large, differentiate with different shapes. Okay, that means every shape has different to other. Large central vacuole occur in a living permanent cell. That means they occur large vacuole. Intercellular space are often present. What we saw in the meristematic tissue, intercellular space are absent, but in a permanent tissue intercellular space are present. Its cell may be live or dead. Okay, it may be living or dead. What we saw in the meristematic tissue, cell are living. Metabolic rate of cell is slow. Okay, in meristematic tissue the metabolic rate is high. There are some specific character of permanent tissue. Okay, write down in your diary or copy these characters. Generally, permanent tissue is divided into two categories. Okay. Which two categories? The first one, simple tissue, and the second one, the first one, simple permanent tissue, and the second one, complex permanent tissue. Okay, first we discuss about simple permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue, that tissue are protective and supporting tissue composed of single type of cell. Okay, simple permanent tissue, that tissue are protective and supportive tissue composed of single type of cell. Okay, generally they are simple permanent tissue. Generally simple permanent tissue further subdivided into three type of tissue. The first one, parenchyma. Second one, collenchyma, and third one, scalar type. Okay, there are the three types of simple permanent tissue. We are discussing about the simple permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue, the tissue is composed of cells which are structurally and functionally similar. Thus, this cell R is made up of one type of cell. That means this tissue is made up of one type of cell and is further subdivided into three parts: parenchyma, collenchyma, and scalenchyma. Now we are discussing a detailed study of this three types. Okay, so simple permanent tissue. The first type of this parenchyma will discuss parenchyma tissue with a diagram. Okay. Okay, we are discussing simple parenchyma tissue. That first one, that is parenchyma tissue. If we talk about parenchyma tissue, generally parenchyma word is derived from two words, para and enchyma. Para means beside and enchyma means infilling. This is the structure of parenchyma tissue. Generally, parenchyma tissue form a bulk of the plant. Okay, parenchyma cell is living and possess the power of cell division. The cells are rounded and isodiameter, equally expanded in all the sides. Okay, see, they are equally expanded in all the sides. Generally, the cell wall is rounded and polygonal in shape. They are elongated. Dense nucleus are seen in it. There is a dense nucleus or cytoplasm are seen in it. Cytoplasm are seen in it. There is a small space between the cell, that is called intercellular space. Generally, they are rounded in cell shape, nucleus are present and their vacuoles are large. If we talk about the occurrence means where the parenchyma cell are present. So, the parenchyma is widely distributed in plant bodies such as stem, root, leaves, flower, fruit, etc. All the places the parenchyma cell are present. In some plant cell, in their cortex of root, in their mesophyll cell, in their grounded tissue, all the places they are present. The medullary layer packaging the tissue in xylem and phloem. This is the structure of parenchyma cell. Draw in your copy. Functions of parenchyma tissue. What are the function of parenchyma tissue? Why it is important? It serves as a packaging tissue. That means it serves as a packaging tissue to fill the space between the other tissue, and it maintains its function and turgidity of the cell. It acts as a primary support to the system. Due to the turgidity property, that means osmotic property, it acts as a primary and support to the stem. Which type of stem? Herbaceous stem. The main function of store and assimilation. That means its main function is to store and assimilate the food. Transport of material occurs through the cell to the cell wall of the parenchyma cell. The other function, the parenchyma cell will also help in the metabolic activity and the intercellular space, air space of gaseous exchange. This is also the function of parenchyma cell. Its chloroplast is present, and this chloroplast help to parenchyma tissue, that is called collenchyma. Okay, chlorochyma. Its chloroplast is called chlorochyma. This all are the function of parenchyma tissue. Now we are discussing the next simple tissue, that is collenchyma tissue. Our next topic is collenchyma tissue. Collenchyma tissue. Okay. If we talk about collenchyma tissue, collenchyma is also made up of two words. What type of two words? Cola. That colon that means ki cola is a Greek word which means glue, which means glue. And if we talk about chyma, that means to fill, to fill. Glue filled in a space is called colon-chyma tissue. It is consist of living cell. It is consist of living cell. Okay. If it is consist of living cell, it is show many type of parenchyma, but in the character of deposition of extracellulose. That means in the space of this cell, the extracellulose are deposited, and their concern of often to the few chloroplast. Now we are talking about the occurrence of colon-chyma. So, okay, this is the structure of colon-chyma tissue. Okay, generally it occur located below the epidermis. That means where they located? They located below the epidermis, like petioles, stems, petioles, leaf stalk, etc. places. The cell also occur in the leaves, and colon-chyma is absent in monocot stem, monocot root, and monocot leaves. Okay, this is the structure. Draw the structure in your copy. Okay. Now we are discussing about the function of colon-chyma cell. What we discuss? We discuss about functions. Okay, if we talk about the function, the main function is it helps as a mechanical tissue. Okay, it helps as a mechanical tissue. That means it works in young dicotyledon seed as a mechanical tissue. It is generally colon-chyma provide a strength, okay, tensile strength to the cell or to the plant. It is flexible and bended in various part of the body. So when due to the throw of high speed of air, it bended easily. It do not collapse the plant body part. Okay, this is the main functions of the colon-chyma tissue. Now we are discussing about the third one, that is scalene-chyma tissue. Now we are discussing about scalene-chyma tissue. Okay, we discussed the scalene-chyma tissue. This is the last subdivision of simple permanent tissue. Scalars means hard. That means they are hard tissues. Why they are hard? Because they are made up of dead cell. That's why they are hard in nature. The cell wall of scalene-chyma is greatly thicked due to the presence of lignin. Such cell wall which present of lignin is called lignified cell wall. Okay, the cells are closely packed without the intercellular space. That means there is no intercellular space present between the cell of scalene-chyma cell. Generally cell of scalene-chyma are two types. Scalene-chyma cell are two types. Which two types? The first one is fibers. And the second one is sclerite. Okay, these two type of tissues are present in scalene-chyma cell. Generally they are polygonal in shape. If we talk about the occurrence of scalene-chyma tissue, that means where it is present, it mainly occur in the abundant either in the pathway or in the form of patches of definite layer. They are founded in the stem, roots, vessels, etc. part. Where the husk of coconut is made up of scalene-chyma tissue. Okay, this is the main function of scalene-chyma tissue. The other function of scalene-chyma tissue, Skeletal camera is mainly give a mechanical support. It's mainly give a mechanical and help to protection. Okay, sorry, help to protection. This is the main function of sclerenchyma tissue. Now our topic of simple permanent tissue has been finished. Now we will discuss in our next class, that is complex permanent tissue. The second one, the complex. The second one, complex permanent tissue. Okay. So we will discuss in our next class, that is complex permanent tissue. Our first division of permanent tissue, that is simple permanent tissue, is completed. I hope so you are well aware of simple permanent tissue. So we will discuss the next topic in our next class. Till then, have a nice day. Goodbye, students.